Hello, Westchester. My name is Cortland Bragg, and I will be your host for this week's episode of Sports Talk Live. We hope you enjoyed last week's episode of the show and possibly even had a chance to attend a game around campus to show your support. Today, we'll be covering some Rams football with PSAC East Player of the Week, Ronald White, in the studio with us, as well as covering field hockey. And in the show, we will ask a few people around campus how they felt about the Eagles this past Sunday against the rival New York Giants. Tune in to hear what they had to say. I'm joined here today with my two co-hosts,
Amy Lindos
and Taylor Tasha.
So let's talk some sports.
Well, Court, let's start off with a topic you're quite familiar with, the Rams football team. The boys remain undefeated as Sean Leo's 26-yard field goal with 1.1 seconds left gave Westchester the victory over Shippensburg with a score of 32-29. Both Andrew and Drew Lockharty have great games throwing over 100 yards each. Westchester is still tied for first with Bloomsburg. The Rams are now 8-0 for the first time since 1974.
Now, one outstanding player in the game, it shouldn't be a prize after his record-breaking performance against Shippensburg University. Please welcome to the show for the second time this year, my teammate and friend, Ronald White. So I'm here with Ronald White, the senior running back here at Westchester University, also known as Deli on the football team. So Ronald, you're an All-American here at Westchester, and you lead the university in all-purpose yards. And the last game against Shippensburg, you really had a great game. And just this whole season, you've had a great year, maybe one of your best years of your career. What is the goal maybe after this season? You know, do you have aspirations of playing at the next level, and how are you going to prepare for that?
Yeah, definitely. I want to play at the next level.
Mm-hmm.
I know you got to work a little harder, and hopefully a team takes a shot on me. I mean, it only takes one chance.
Right.
And I can definitely go out there and show that I can play at the next level.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know I'm a teammate of Ronald, and I see his hard work all the time for the 3 years I've been here. And, hopefully somebody gives you a chance, to seeing this year. You played phenomenally. PSAC East Player of the Week twice. You've been a Player of the Week here at Westchester numerous times, and hopefully somebody gives you a chance.
Rondell, you guys play Cheney University this week. Considering that Westchester has beaten them the past couple of years, do you think the coaches are going to keep you in the game as usual, or do you think that you're going to take it easy to prepare for Bloomsburg?
There's really no taking it easy. If I'm going to be out of the game, we got to be up enough touchdowns. But if not, I see Coach playing me the whole time if we're not blowing them out. So, but Bloom's going to be a great test too, but we're focused on training this week.
Knowing that you and Bloomsburg are both tied for first over here in the East, what are you guys going to do to prepare for this big game, and you especially for the defense of Bloomsburg?
Well, we're gonna prepare just like we do every other team. We watch film. We watch film like crazy on every team in this league, but we're really worried about Cheney. Cheney's our next test, but then after Cheney, we do got Bloom. Bloom's a tough team. We're gonna come out, fight like we do every week, and it's gonna be probably a game of the century right there.
Yeah, definitely will be.
Well, Ronald, I want to thank you for coming in and answering some questions here with us at Sports Talk Live. And for those who don't know, Westchester will be playing Bloomsburg on November 9th here at Farrell Stadium at 2 p.m. in a highly anticipated game. Both teams will probably be ranked, so make sure you come out to that.
It's great having White here today with us. Now over to women's field hockey. The women's field hockey team brought home another win this past weekend. Megan Callanan scored twice, leading Westchester University to a 5-0 road Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference victory over Mansfield Saturday morning. The Rams are now 11-4, 6-2 in the PSAC. Audrey Bonavita made one save for the Golden Rams, making this her third straight shutout.
Callanan ended the first half with a backhanded shot into the goal with 25 seconds left, giving Westchester a 2-0 lead. Taking a deeper look into the game, Marnie Kusevich gave the Golden Rams a 1-0 lead after nearly 29 minutes of action, while Elena Brown and Nacy Steckman also had scores in the game.
Well, girls, what do you feel about the women's field hockey team?
Well, I know Kelsey Lycan is having a great season this year with 33 points leading the team.
And the girls only have 2 more games left in the regular season before playoffs, so they're getting ready for their playoffs soon.
Yeah, also the senior class, they were part of the 2011 National Championship team, and I just feel like with a veteran experience, in in the conference. I feel like that can carry over to the playoffs, and I think it'll be a strong point in leading the Rams to bring in another national championship here back at Westchester.
The Rams are back at it again Tuesday, hosting Mercyhurst at 4 p.m. They will travel to Slippery Rock on Saturday for the last regular season game at 5 p.m.
To wrap up the show, we have to end with our final thoughts and comments about the Eagles. On Sunday, the Eagles took on the Giants for a second time, but this time the Eagles lost 15-7.
I feel like my Eagles had a bad game that game. We ain't doing anything on offense, but we did score on defense, so that's a good sign.
I felt like my team played very poorly. Our inconsistency with the quarterbacks is a big problem, and Chip Kelly needs to do a better job of preparing our players and needs to make better game time decisions and game time calls, how we didn't score to the fourth quarter, which should probably never happen in a football game, and losing to the Giants, who I think are a horrible team this year, so that makes Philadelphia look really bad.
I'm mad because I didn't get my free medium-sized coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. If you guys download the app and they win a game, you guys get free medium-sized coffee, any flavor you want, and I didn't get it, so I'm mad.
It seems like we have some very upset fans around campus because of the way the Eagles have been playing. This weekend, they hosted their rivals, the New York Giants, for the second time this month. The Eagles didn't score until the fourth quarter, almost losing 15-0. What do you guys think about the flaws? They didn't play this game versus last game.
First off, Michael Vick got hurt in the game, and then they had to bring in Matt Barkley, and Matt Barkley's been a little bit shaky. He's a rookie, and I just don't feel like he's ready for the big league, the big stage playing the NFL. And also, the Giants defense really shut down LaShawn McCoy. He's one of the prominent running backs in the league, and to only have under 60 yards rushing, I believe he had about 40 something, but
yeah, it's like 40 something.
Yeah, so to be limited to that amount, there's no major contribution to the team, and he kind of was really just shut down. So without a rushing game and without your starting quarterback, there's really no chance to win. And obviously the score reflects how the Eagles played.
Vic had a hamstring injury in the second quarter. Do you think that changed the outcome of the game?
Most definitely, yes. Preparing for this game, you had Michael Vick practicing. He's the starting quarterback all game. You're taking taking passes from Michael Vick and all the starters are getting reps with him, and then you build a team chemistry. But when that is taken away from you, you have to start over, and it's kind of hard to adjust, especially with a rookie quarterback as Matt Barkley, who's been having a tough time making that transition. So it knocks off team chemistry, and that shows in that game. So
yeah, hopefully Barkley can step it up a little, and I don't know, the offense is still relying on him.
Yeah,
so.
and I feel like the defense played fairly well. They limited to Giants to under 20 points, which that's pretty good. But football's a team game. And, the offense has to come to play and the defense has to come to play. And unfortunately, we've seen that didn't happen. The offense didn't do their job. So this game, hopefully there's a long season ahead of us. They're number 2 in the NFC East, and there's still time to fix what Chip Kelly has. So that will end this week's episode of Sports Talk Live. Make sure you check us out every week on YouTube and share our link on Facebook as well as our Twitter page as we bring you the latest sports here at Westchester University. My name is Cortland Bragg. Until next time, take it easy.